Hello, boys and girls, and welcome to another asynchronous lesson. Asynchronous lessons are videos of your teacher teaching. You can always watch these videos at any time and rewind them at any time. Therefore, you can watch a lesson over and over until you understand it. On the next school day, your teacher can discuss what you learned from the lesson. So be sure to watch and listen very carefully. To start us off, boys and girls, I have a video that I would like you to view or watch. Let's listen carefully.
Hello, readers. Let's go over the strategy of summarizing. First of all, what is summarizing? It's a short retelling of a book in your own words. It's also a good way to check that the reader knows what happened. Readers can give verbal summaries by just talking about what they have read. At first, some guided questions may be needed, but that's okay as you begin to practice this skill. Another option is to write out your thoughts. If a reader is not sure where to begin, they can practice this skill by using a graphic organizer to help reflect and respond to what has been read. We can even use our questioning skills to help guide a summary. Think of the 5 W's. What? Who? When? Where? Why? Not very difficult, right? Go ahead, try it out with the next book you read. Bye-bye!
Awesome. Boys and girls, can you guess what today's lesson will be about? What do you think today's lesson will be about? If you said summarization, you are absolutely correct. Now I'm showing you a chart. Do you know what it means to summarize? Look at your chart. What do you think it's all about? Pause the video, think about it, and pause the video, and I will explain to you. Well, boys and girls, look at this picture. What is the man doing? He's reading a long list of information. And what is he saying? I just need the main ideas. Well, boys and girls, that is exactly what summarization is all about. Summarization or summarizing means to retell a story in your own words. Summaries are shorter than the story. They only include the main idea. So summarizing means to tell a story in your own words. Summaries are shorter and they only include the main idea. This means that you will only talk about the key points in the story. You will mention the things that really stood out. With that being said, I'm going to read you a story. It's called We're Going on a Bear Hunt by Michael Rawson and Helen Oxbury. We're going on a bear hunt. The story begins. We're going on a bear hunt. We're going to catch a big one. What a beautiful day. We're not scared. Uh-oh. A forest. A big, dark forest. We can't go over it. We can't go under it. We've got to go through it. Stumble, trip, stumble, trip, stumble, trip. We're going on a bear hunt. We're going to catch a big one. What a beautiful day. We're not scared. Uh-oh, a snowstorm. A swirling, whirling snowstorm. We can't go over it. We can't go under it. Oh no! We've got to go through it. Ooh, look at how deep that snow is, boys and girls. It looks really rough out there and cold as well. Ooh. We're making the sound of a snowstorm. We're going on a bear hunt. We're going to catch a big one. What a beautiful day. We're not scared. Uh-oh. A cave. A narrow, gloomy cave. Can't go over it. We can't go under it. We've got to go through it. Boys and girls, look at their face expressions. How do they look? Do they look happy, glad, excited, nervous, scared, frightened? What do you think will happen next? Tiptoe, tiptoe, tiptoe. What's that? One shiny wet nose. Two big furry ears. Two big goggly eyes. It's a bear. Quick, back through the cave. Tiptoe, tiptoe, back through the snowstorm. Ooh, back through the forest. Stumble, trip, stumble, trip, stumble, trip. Get to our front door. Open the door. Up the stairs. Oh no, we forgot to shut the door. Back downstairs. Shut the door. Back upstairs. Into the bedroom. Into the bed. Under the covers. Whew. We're not going on a bear hunt again. The end. And that story was called We're Going on a Bear Hunt by Michael Rawson and Helen Oxbury. Boys and girls, it's now summary time or review time. Let's review the story. Do you remember what summarization means? Summarizing means to include only the important parts of the story, the main idea, the important information. Do you remember what came first, second, third, next, then, and last? Pause the video, give an answer, and then unpause the video, and I will tell you. First, the family went through a forest. They were going on a bear hunt. Second, they traveled through a snowstorm. Third, they came across the cave. Next, they encountered the bear. Then, they got chased away by the bear. And last but not least, they arrived home safe and sound, where they promised to never go on the bear hunt again. Excellent reviewing. Okay, boys and girls, here I'm showing you a graphic organizer. Graphic organizers helps us to summarize stories. This graphic organizer is shaped like a snowman, and I chose this because just like a snowman, you can keep adding on information. Just like how you would keep adding on the snowballs onto the snowman to build it up, you can do the same with a graphic organizer. So first, our graphic organizer have the word characters. In this section, you will add the characters in the story. Here we see the word problem. We will write what the problem was in the story. Next, events. We will list all the events that occurred in the story. And here the closing sentence, the sentence that we're going to end with. Now, I'm going to help you fill out this graphic organizer and show you how it is done. You can pause the video and say who you think the characters are, but the problem was the events and the closing sentence. Okay, so I'm going to show you, okay? The characters in the story were a family and a bear. Good. Do you know what the problem was? The problem was that they were going on a bear hunt. However, they got chased away by the bear. So the family went on a bear hunt, but got chased away. Full stop. The family did not catch a bear. They were unsuccessful. Okay, the events. Do you remember what events are? Events are the settings of the story or the places that were mentioned in the story. Do you remember some of the places? Yes, the forest. Second, the snowstorm. Third, the cave, the dark and narrow cave. And fourth, they arrive safe to their home or their house. House. So these are the events or places mentioned in our story. The forest, the snowstorm, the cave, and the family's home. Now, boys and girls, we have here our closing sentence. The closing sentence is the last sentence or information that you would like to mention. Okay? Or the last thing that happened in the story, the overall moral. So the family promised at the ending that they will never go on a bear hunt again. So the closing sentence, the family will never hunt bears again. Full stop. Okay, we filled our graphic organizer. The characters, a family and a bear. The problem, the family went on a bear hunt but got chased away. The events, a forest, a snowstorm, a cave, and their home. And our closing sentence, the family will never hunt bears again. The sentence that you would like to end with. Now, boys and girls, here's your assignment. It's now your turn. You get to make your graphic organizer too. I want you to open up your reading books, your black and white books, or on a piece of paper and draw yourself a graphic organizer. You will mention the characters. You will state who the characters are. The problem, the events or places mentioned in the story, and a closing sentence, the sentence you would like to end with. Okay? So that is your assignment, your activity. So make a graphic organizer. It can be based on your favorite story or the story that I just read to you in class or in this video lesson. We're going on a bear hunt. If you would like to do we're going on a bear hunt, you can do that and you can use the same example that I showed you a few seconds ago. Once you're done making a graphic organizer, I'll show you it again. The characters, the problem, events, and your closing sentence or the last sentence. I want you to snap a photo of it and upload it onto Class Dojo. Okay, make a graphic organizer. Okay, so with that being said, I'm going to end with this, summarizing. Summarizing means to retell a story in your own words. Summaries are shorter than the story. They only include the main idea. That's all for now, boys and girls. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.